Hello everyone and welcome to my video. So I know that I haven't been posting for a while, and that's because I feel like I didn't really have anything to share. Which, now that I have this video, it means I have something to share, and boy do I have some things to share. You may like it, you may not like it. It doesn't really matter. I'm still sharing it. So, these are some stuff that I got over Christmas and New Year's, which, yeah, I know it's been a while. But, yeah, they're items that I either got as gifts or I bought for myself because I wanted them. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, first off, I got some card sleeves from one of my friends at my locals, and obviously you could tell that these are ReZero sleeves, specifically Emiliya. You could probably guess what his favorite or who his favorite character is. And the sort of lore behind why I got these is because I told him before that I'm in need of some card sleeves because I just have that many cards but not enough sleeves. And then the next time I saw him, he's like, hey, you want these? And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take them. And that explains why they are currently in my possession. So, I've never watched ReZero, but I know that everyone except for my friend likes Rem. So, yeah, I do say that he has poor taste in choosing Emiliya. Although, once again, I've never watched it, and I can't really accurately assess that. Now, the next item that I want to share is, well, I'm not gonna, go through the effort of taking it out, is I actually got myself, I bought for myself, a Mushoku Tensei deck. It is the standby variant, and standby Mushoku, you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them. And it's the post-ban list, I made some changes to it. I went with the Galen level 2 variant because, in my opinion, the higher power is sort of what Mushoku Tensei is all about. Or the feel of the deck that gives me. Which is why I run the Galen variant instead of the rest counter. Now, if you were sort of someone that have watched my previous videos, you'll know that I was rather vocal about my dislike bordering hate towards Mushoku Tensei. And I will clarify that what I dislike/hate is actually playing against standby Mushoku Tensei, not the show itself. And I got the deck because I watched Mushoku Tensei. It turned out that I really like Mushoku Tensei, and now I play Mushoku Tensei. Obviously, the standby variant. I'm not a meta slave. I just like Mushoku Tensei. And since I got the deck and really got into Mushoku Tensei, the show, I asked around for some stuff, and the same friend who gave me the card sleeves actually gave me this Mushoku Tensei playmat, which I am very glad that I have, because now I could just start playing, Weiss with this playmat. And on top of the playmat, another guy at the locals also gave me these. These are go first, go second cards. So what you do is you shuffle them, Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. And then you present them to your opponent, and then they pick one. And then they will either go first or go second. They will be going first. And you know, these came with the sleeves, which I really do appreciate. And funnily enough, the same friend that gave me these go first, go seconds had a lot of swag. And I think the friend that gave me these card sleeves also got some Mushoku card sleeves from him as well. So he was basically loaded with a lot of card swag and stuff. But yeah, so, you know, playmat, go first, go seconds, Mushoku deck. I'm pretty loaded as a Mushoku player now. I don't have Mushoku sleeves. I currently have the generic white sleeves that came with when I bought the deck off of the person that I bought it from. And I'm thinking I would get specific like Mushoku Tensei sleeves for it. You could take a guess who my favorite character is, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to get card sleeves of that character. So, yeah. So, these were all gifts that I received, and the deck I bought myself. And then moving on to the last item on the TCG portion of things. So, this last item on the TCG portion of the list is another gift. And it is this. This is a binder. So you know how some players have like a trade binder or like a storage binder or whatever. And I would say this is a pretty good gift, with the context / lore being, at the time I was also thinking of getting a binder for myself, because otherwise I just have a lot of loose cards hanging around. Like, I needed sleeves, and on top of that, if I didn't have enough cards to build a sufficient deck, there would just be loose cards hanging around. And now that I have this binder, I could finally start like sorting some of the cards in here. So all these entry packs that I got from participating in my locals could finally be stored properly, and I could get rid of all these scraps and such. Of course, I don't have anything worth of value in here because my luck is garbage. But, yeah. And that would wrap up the TCG portion of stuff that I got over Christmas and New Year's. And now we could move on to something more down bad. So, the first item that I would like to show you is actually this. This is a figure of the character Rem from ReZero, and she is in a China dress. Let's look at it. Look at it. See? Isn't she cute? And I did try to do an unboxing, but there really wasn't anything worth of interest. I just like open box, take item out, put it together, and now it watches over me. So yeah, so she's added to my collection. She would technically be the second figurine, like these sort of like scale figurines that I got. But first one that I received as gift, second one that I have in my collection, because I actually bought something for myself as well. And this is kind of unfair, so I'm gonna do that. And the first figurine which is the one that I bought for myself, is actually this Roxy figurine from, you guessed it, the show Mushoku Tensei. Now, to sort of explain why I got this is, obviously, I watched Mushoku Tensei, I like the show a lot, and spoiler alert, in one of the episodes, well, 2 episodes, one episode where Rudius made this figurine, and then in the other episode where they literally advertised the figurine. And when I found out that this actually exists in, our world, I was like, I need to get it. And it is lore accurate, so yes, you could remove the clothing, and yes, there is a mole. So, yeah, when I realized this actually existed, I bought it because it was hilarious, in my opinion. And I immediately, checked for accuracy. And it was accurate. Now, what I will say is, and this might disappoint / upset some of you, but Roxy is not actually my favorite girl. Not to say that I don't like her, it's just that she's not my favorite. And yeah, I didn't buy it because she was my favorite. It's cool to have her, personally speaking, but she's not my favorite character. And now, we move on to the whole reason why I'm making this video, and why I'm so down bad. I recently got this. And you could probably tell who my favorite character is in Mushoku Tensei. That is correct. It is Eris Boreas Grey Rat. She is, in my opinion, best girl. And she is in her little costume, in her swimwear, and some other questionable stuff. But I am very happy to have made the decision to actually get her, because once again, my favorite character, and that's probably also the reason why I run the standby variant, because Eris. And I'm sorry, I'm just really down bad right now, I'm sorry. So, I'm probably not going to unbox this anytime soon, because I would need to clear out some space to put her, and I'm too lazy to do that. And I also don't want to go through the effort and everything. But yeah. And on top of the figure, it actually came with some add-on / promotion stuff. So first, we have this, which is, I think it's like a cloth, or yeah, I think it's cloth, poster, tapestry kind of thing. And I guess just to give an idea of how down bad I am, I'm thinking of nailing this to the ceiling, so whenever I wake up first thing that I see is Eris staring down at me. Okay, but no, if I don't have the effort to unbox the figurine, I'm definitely not gonna. Anyways, moving on. The second thing, and the last thing, that came as a promo is actually this. And this is really awesome, in my opinion. So, yeah, I am really glad that I actually bought the figurine. I really hope I don't get in trouble by showing all of this. But, long story short, Eris best girl, feel free to disagree or agree with me. What matters is that you'd like, comment, and subscribe. And that is it. I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, and understand that Eris is best girl. Not that there's anything wrong with Roxy or Slyphy. It's just personally I like Eris the best. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and bye. I am so down bad right now.